Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. This video is going to be about MDMA, tips for it, and how it works. So, warning, for starters, avoid taking MDMA if you are prescribed any MAOI, or monoamine oxidase inhibitors. They're typically prescribed for depression. Some examples are Marplan, Nardil, and Parnate, or selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors. These are also prescribed for depression. Some examples are Zoloft, Prozac, and Celexa. Very important, do not take serotonin reuptake inhibitors with MDMA because it can cause serotonin syndrome, a potentially life-threatening condition. If you aren't taking those, let's get right into the video. So what is MDMA? MDMA is short for methylene dioxymethamphetamine. It is in the substituted amphetamines class of chemicals and the substituted methylene dioxyphenethylamine class of chemicals. When taken by mouth, effects begin within 30 to 45 minutes and last 4 to 6 hours. Common street names for MDMA are Ecstasy and Molly. MDMA is a Schedule 1 around the world and has no proven medical uses yet. So how does MDMA work? MDMA is a dopamine and norepinephrine releasing agent, similar to other amphetamines, but it also releases serotonin. The serotonin release is the main difference between MDMA and other amphetamines. This is why MDMA makes people feel more empathetic and closer to people. Okay, so tips. Remember to stay hydrated, but not too hydrated or you risk water intoxication, which is a real thing. I will leave a link down in the description where you can check that out. It's caused by too much water in your body and your electrolytes get imbalanced, and it can cause your brain to hemorrhage and you will die. Very life-threatening. So be careful not to drink too much water, but drink enough water. Remember to get rest the night before you take it so you're not already out of it. Try to avoid hot, humid areas. This will only exacerbate sweating and makes you dehydrated faster. Avoid high-intensity exercises and activities. This will also make you sweat faster and make your electrolytes more imbalanced. The MDMA high is described as a powerful euphoria, connection to others, extreme empathy, openness, and acceptance. It is mostly used in social settings such as clubs and music festivals. MDMA users typically do it in a group and listen to music, chat, or have sex. Combinations. Avoid mixing MDMA and other amphetamines such as Adderall, dextroamphetamine, and methamphetamine. This could cause severe heart problems and cause a hypertensive crisis, which just means you get really high blood pressure. Avoid drinking alcohol. This will only make the dehydration much worse. Avoid taking GHB just because that seems like a really bad idea. MDMA and benzos seem like a really risky combination, but as long as you are taking a low dose of benzos, you should be fine. I would avoid mixing MDMA and opioids, especially heroin, but if you are taking a low dose of oxycodone or hydrocodone, you shouldn't have a problem, but this still could be quite risky. Taking MDMA and gabapentinoids such as gabapentin, Lyrica, and Phenibut seems quite safe. I would venture to guess this is the least risky drug combo you could do. Okay, drugs and supplements for the crash. The first drug I'm going to recommend is Phenibut. Phenibut affects the GABA and dopamine receptors. Since it affects GABA, it will calm you down and relieve some of the anxiety. It will also help your dopamine to get back to normal. If you use the link in my description, you can get 15% off your entire order where I buy my Phenibut at, which is pretty awesome. The main supplement that seems to work for most people is 5-HTP, which is a serotonin precursor. I will leave a link in the description to a place where you can buy it, but it's like a precursor to serotonin, so it helps your body when it's depleted. It helps it make more serotonin, I believe. You could also take tyrosine and phenylalanine to help replenish your dopamine. Another thing you could take is theanine. Theanine is a mild GABA, dopamine, and serotonin releasing drug. Since it affects GABA, it will help calm your anxiety and get your dopamine and serotonin receptors going so you don't feel as worn out. You could also try using a benzo, but again, that would be my last resort because it seems pretty risky. I wouldn't recommend it. I'm also not going to recommend weed just because I don't like weed. It makes me anxious, so it seems like a really bad combo. And redosing. Redosing will it'll help the crash temporarily, but you're only going to crash harder next time, so I would avoid redosing. Lastly, I would recommend you get your stuff tested before you take it, because I believe only 13% of MDMA on the street is real MDMA. So I'll leave a link to how you would go about getting it tested, but that is what I would do. I would get it tested for sure. I'm not sure the legality of it, but it could be legal. I'm not sure. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you later. Goodbye.